It's 2 a.m. You're asleep. Suddenly, loud knocking. Bang, bang, bang. You look through the peephole. It's the police. Your heart is racing. Do you have to open the door? What if they have a warrant? What if you don't answer? Most Americans think they have to open the door for police. That's wrong. And not knowing your rights in this moment can destroy your life. In this video, I'm showing you exactly what to do if police come to your door, what they can and cannot do, the magic question that protects you, and the one mistake that waives all your rights. I'm with USA Rights Simplified. I break down your constitutional rights in plain English. Everything I'm about to show you is based on the Fourth Amendment and Supreme Court cases. This could be the difference between protecting your home and going to jail. Let's get into it. We're covering whether you have to open the door, how to tell if they have a warrant, what police can and cannot do at your doorstep, the exact words to say when they can enter without permission, your rights if they force entry, and what to do after they leave. Everything is time-stamped below. Let's go. Quick disclaimer. This is educational information about Fourth Amendment rights. This is not legal advice. Every situation is different. If police are at your door with a warrant, comply and call a lawyer immediately. Now, let's talk about your rights. Here's the most important thing you need to know. You do not have to open your door for police. Period. The Fourth Amendment protects your home from unreasonable searches and seizures. Your home is the most protected place under the Constitution. More protected than your car, more protected than your phone. Your home is your castle. Supreme Court case, Payton versus New York, 1980. Police need a warrant to enter your home to make an arrest, absent exigent circumstances or consent. What this means, unless they have a warrant or there's an emergency or you give permission, they cannot come in. So when police knock on your door, here's what you do. Do not open the door. Do not unlock the door. Do not even crack it open. Instead, speak through the closed door. Say this exact phrase. Officer, I'm not opening the door. Do you have a warrant? That's it. Clear, calm, firm. If they say yes, we have a warrant, say this. Please slide the warrant under the door or hold it up to the window so I can see it. A real warrant must be signed by a judge. It must have your name or address. It must specify what they're looking for or who they're arresting. If they refuse to show you the warrant, they probably don't have one. Keep the door closed. If they say, no, we don't have a warrant, say this. Then I'm not opening the door. If you need to speak with me, you can contact me through my attorney. Then stop talking. Do not engage further. Do not answer questions. Do not explain yourself. Remember, they are at your door. They need your permission to enter. Without a warrant, you hold all the power. Don't give it away. Okay, they say they have a warrant. Now what? First, verify it's real. Fake warrants exist. Scammers impersonate police. Even real cops sometimes bluff about warrants. Ask them to slide it under the door or hold it to a window where you can read it. A valid search warrant must include judge's signature and date, your address or specific location to be searched, what they're looking for, drugs, weapons, stolen property, person's name if arrest warrant, issued within last few days or weeks, not months old. A valid arrest warrant must include person's name being arrested, the crime they're charged with, judge's signature, bond amount usually listed. If the warrant looks legitimate, you must comply. Open the door, step aside, let them execute the warrant. But here's what you should do immediately. 1. Stay calm. Do not resist physically. That's a separate crime. 2. Say clearly, I do not consent to this search. You are entering under warrant only. 3. Ask to see the warrant again. Take a photo with your phone if possible. 4. Call your lawyer immediately. If you don't have one, call a family member to find one. 5. Do not answer questions. Say, I'm invoking my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. I want my attorney. 6. Watch what they do. Note which rooms they enter, what they take, if they damage property. 7. Do not touch anything they're searching. Stay out of their way. 8. If they ask you questions, repeat. I'm not answering questions without my lawyer. After they leave, write down everything that happened. Times, badge numbers, names, what they took, what they said. This helps your lawyer. Here's what police cannot do even with a warrant. Search areas not specified in the warrant. If warrant says search the garage, they can't search your bedroom. Search for items not listed. If warrant says search for stolen TV, they can't open your medicine cabinet looking for drugs. Exception: if they see other evidence in plain view. Stay longer than necessary to execute the warrant. Destroy your property unnecessarily. Reasonable force is allowed, but they can't trash your place for fun. Question you without reading Miranda rights if you're in custody. If they exceed the scope of the warrant, don't physically stop them. Just say clearly, "You are exceeding the scope of the warrant. I do not consent." Tell your lawyer later. They admit they don't have a warrant. Good. Keep that door closed. Now they'll try different tactics to get you to open the door or let them in. Here are the common ones. Tactic number 1. We just want to talk. Your response: you can talk to me through the door, or you can contact my attorney. Do not open the door just to talk. The moment you open that door, they can claim they saw or smelled something that gives them probable cause to enter. Tactic number 2. We have a warrant for your roommate or someone else at this address. Your response: I don't consent to you entering. If you have a warrant, show it to me. Even if the warrant is for someone else, you still don't have to let them in unless it's a valid warrant. Tactic number 3. We received a call about a disturbance, noise complaint, or welfare check. This is trickier. Police can enter under exigent circumstances, which we'll cover next. But if there's no emergency, you don't have to let them in. Your response: everything is fine here. There's no emergency. I'm not letting you in without a warrant. Tactic number 4. If you don't open the door, we'll get a warrant. Your response: that's your right, officer. I'll be here. I still don't consent to entry. Most of the time, this is a bluff. Getting a warrant takes hours. They need probable cause. They need a judge to sign it. If they had probable cause already, they'd have the warrant. Tactic number 5. We can make this easy or hard. This is intimidation. Your response: I understand, but I'm not opening the door without a warrant. I'm exercising my Fourth Amendment rights. Tactic number 6. Can you just step outside so we can talk? This is a trap. If you step outside, you've left your home. Your Fourth Amendment protections are weaker. They can detain you, pat you down, even arrest you. Your response: I'd prefer not to. If you need to speak with me, contact my attorney. If you do step outside, close and lock the door behind you. Do not leave it open or even cracked. An open door can be interpreted as implied consent to enter. The key is, never voluntarily give up your Fourth Amendment protection. Police are trained to get you to consent. Don't fall for it. Okay, here's the exception. Police can enter your home without a warrant under exigent circumstances. Exigent circumstances means emergency situations where waiting for a warrant would result in harm, destruction of evidence, or escape of a suspect. The Supreme Court has recognized several exigent circumstances. Number 1, hot pursuit. If police are chasing a fleeing felon and that person runs into your home, police can follow without a warrant. Example: cop chases bank robber. Robber runs into your house. Cop can enter to catch him. Number 2, imminent danger to life. If police reasonably believe someone inside is in immediate danger, they can enter. Example: they hear screaming, gunshots, sounds of a violent struggle. They can enter to render aid. But note, a wellness check alone is usually not enough unless they have specific evidence of danger. Number 3, imminent destruction of evidence. If police have probable cause that evidence is being destroyed right now, they can enter. Example: they smell marijuana, hear toilet flushing repeatedly, see smoke coming from chimney at 3 a.m. They might argue evidence is being destroyed. This is controversial and frequently challenged in court. Number 4, preventing escape. If police have probable cause to arrest someone and that person is about to escape, they might be able to enter. Example: they're arresting someone in their yard, person runs into house and tries to barricade inside. Important: police cannot create the exigency. Kentucky versus King, 2011. Police cannot do things that cause the exigency, then use that as justification to enter. Example: police bang loudly on door, yell police, hear shuffling inside, claim evidence is being destroyed. Courts have ruled this is police creating the exigency. So what do you do if police claim exigent circumstances? 1. If they're forcing entry, do not physically resist. That's a crime. 2. Say clearly and loudly, I do not consent to this entry. There is no emergency here. You do not have my permission. 3. If possible, record on your phone. Start recording before you open the door. 4. Comply with their commands, but continue stating, "I do not consent." 5. After they leave, immediately write down everything. What they said the emergency was, what they did, what time, which officers. 6. Contact a lawyer immediately. If the entry was unlawful, any evidence they found might be suppressible. The burden is on police to justify the exigent circumstances in court. Your lawyer can challenge whether a true emergency existed. Even if you don't let them in, police can still do certain things outside your door. Number 1, talk to you through the door. They can ask questions you don't have to answer. Invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Number 2, knock on your door. Knocking on a door is not a search. They can knock. You can ignore it. How long can they keep knocking? Generally, a reasonable amount of time. But if they're banging for 30 minutes straight, that might be harassment or an attempt to create exigency. Number 3, look through windows from public areas. If they're standing on your porch or sidewalk and can see through your window into your house, that's legal. It's called the plain view doctrine. This is why you should close curtains if police are at your door. Number 4, use a trained drug dog outside your door. This is murky. Some courts say your front porch is curtilage, part of your home's protected area, so a dog sniff is a search requiring warrant. Florida versus Jardines, 2013. Other courts disagree for apartment buildings where hallways are common areas. Bottom line, if a drug dog alerts at your door, they'll use that as probable cause for a warrant. This can be challenged in court. Number 5, talk to your neighbors. Police can knock on your neighbors' doors and ask about you. Neighbors can voluntarily provide information. Number 6, run your name for warrants. If they know your name, they can check if you have active warrants. If you do and you open the door, they can arrest you on the spot. What police cannot do without entering, force you to come outside. You don't have to exit your home unless they have an arrest warrant or exigent circumstances. Threaten to break down the door without warrant or exigent circumstances. That's intimidation. Search your mailbox without warrant. Mailbox is federal property, protected. Enter your fenced backyard without warrant. That's curtilage, protected under Fourth Amendment. Let's cover some unique scenarios. Situation 1. Landlord lets police in. Your landlord cannot consent to police searching your rented home. You have a reasonable expectation of privacy. Chapman versus United States, 1965. Even if landlord has keys, they cannot authorize police entry without your consent or a warrant. Exception. If you're being evicted and no longer have legal possession, landlord might be able to consent. Situation 2. Roommate lets police in. This is tricky. If your roommate opens the door and lets police in, they can enter common areas like living room and kitchen. But they cannot enter your private bedroom without your consent or a warrant. Georgia versus Randolph, 2006. If you're present and you say no, but your roommate says yes, your refusal prevails. Police cannot enter over the objection of a present occupant. If you're not home and roommate consents, courts are split. Some say consent is valid, others say police should get a warrant. Situation 3. Domestic violence call. Police receive a 911 call about domestic violence at your address. They show up. You say everything is fine, don't come in. Can they enter? Maybe. If they have reason to believe someone is in danger, that's an exigent circumstance. They might demand to see all occupants to ensure everyone is safe. Courts generally allow this. Best approach, if it's truly a misunderstanding, cooperate enough to show everyone is safe, but don't let them wander through your home searching. Situation 4. Welfare check. Someone calls police saying they're worried about you. Police knock. You don't answer. Can they break in? Generally, no. Unless they have specific evidence you're in danger, they need a warrant. But if you don't answer for days, windows are dark, mail is piling up, they might eventually force entry under community caretaking function. This is controversial. Situation 5. Parole or probation. If you're on parole or probation, you likely signed away some Fourth Amendment rights. Your probation officer or police might be able to search your home without a warrant. Check your parole or probation terms. If you're subject to warrantless searches, you must comply. Situation 6. College dorm. Dorm rooms have reduced Fourth Amendment protections. Many colleges allow RAs or campus police to enter under certain circumstances. Check your housing agreement, but generally, off-campus police still need a warrant unless RA campus police let them in under college policy. Let's rapid-fire the mistakes. Mistake number 1, opening the door. Once you open it, even a crack, you've made it easier for them to claim plain view, plain smell, or that you consented. Solution: talk through closed door. Mistake number 2, answering questions. Anything you say can be used against you, even innocent statements. Officer: do you know why we're here? You: no, what's going on? Officer: we're investigating a burglary in the area. Where were you last night? Now you're being interrogated without realizing it. Solution: I'm not answering questions. Contact my attorney. Mistake number 3, letting them in, just to look around. They ask if they can come in and look around. You think, I have nothing to hide, so you say yes. Bad idea. Consent is consent. They can search anywhere you allow. If they find anything illegal, you're arrested. Solution: I don't consent to entry or searches. Mistake number 4, stepping outside. They ask you to step outside to talk. You do. Now you're outside, not protected by your home's Fourth Amendment shield. They can detain you, search you, arrest you. Solution: I'd prefer to stay inside. You can talk to me through the door. Mistake number 5, believing threats. We'll get a warrant. We'll break down the door. We'll arrest you for obstruction. These are usually bluffs. Solution: that's your right, officer. I still don't consent. Mistake number 6, not recording. You have the right to record police even at your door. Start recording before you open the door. If you're talking through closed door, record the conversation. Solution: tell them, I'm recording this interaction. Mistake number 7, letting them see or smell probable cause. You open the door. They see a bong on your table or smell marijuana. That's probable cause. Now they can enter. Solution: don't open the door. Close curtains. Let's recap everything. You do not have to open the door for police without a warrant. Speak through the closed door. Do you have a warrant? If yes, verify it's real. Comply if valid. Say, I do not consent. Call lawyer immediately. If no, keep door closed. Say, then I'm not opening the door. Police can enter without warrant only under exigent circumstances. Hot pursuit, imminent danger, destruction of evidence. If they force entry, do not resist. Say, I do not consent. Record if possible. Call lawyer after. Never answer questions. Invoke Fifth Amendment. I'm not answering questions without my lawyer. Never consent to searches, even if you have nothing to hide. I do not consent. Never step outside. You lose Fourth Amendment protection. Your home is your castle. The Fourth Amendment protects it. Don't voluntarily give up that protection. And here's the truth. Most of the time, if police are at your door without a warrant, they don't have enough evidence to get one. They're hoping you'll incriminate yourself by talking or consenting. Don't fall for it. Know your rights. Exercise your rights. Protect your home. If this video helped you, smash that like button and subscribe to USA Rights Simplified. I break down your legal rights in every situation. Comment below, has this ever happened to you? Did you know these rights? And send this video to everyone you know. Your kids, your roommates, your parents. Everyone needs to know this. Final disclaimer, this is educational information about Fourth Amendment rights. This is not legal advice. Every situation is unique. If police are at your door with a valid warrant, comply and contact an attorney. I'm not your lawyer. This is general information only. Stay safe, know your rights, and protect your castle.